Hello, beautiful souls. Happy Sunday wherever you are in the world. Surprise. Thought I would go live today because I know we all know what Monday is entailing. And please do all those wonderful things. If you don't know who I am, I'm Christine Gold. I am first and foremost a psychic medium, intuitive energy coach, old soul healer, and of course, author, speaker, co-creator of the Soul Healers Community and Healing Retreat Center. And also, I just released my oracle deck called the Empath's Journey. It is out. It is available digitally, and there's the cover there. And if you'd like a copy, all the information will be in the notes. The physical copy is coming very, very soon. Clearly, when things are digital, it's easy, uploaded, done. But when you're doing things in printed format, it takes a little longer. There's more dimensions. There's just a lot. There's the learning curve is bigger. That's for sure. So I'm learning a lot as well. My first book as well, Intuition Saved My Life. That is a journey in itself. I've learned so much. So today, normally once a month, the first Sunday of each month at 11, uh, we have a private group of soul healers, of people who are on the spiritual path, who are looking for a safe space to connect, share, and co create, grow, and flourish together. And I embody all of that in practical spirituality, as above, so below. Unfortunately, no one was able to attend, which, hey, that happens. So I wanted to go live today and just talk more about the energy of April. Now, you can go back and watch my monthly energy update. It's uploaded there. But just to give you a little teaser, if you didn't catch it, it's all about galactic light codes, energies, upgrades, DNA, activations. And you can see the cards here. Last week was all about the King of Cups energy. And, as synchronous as it is, this week for April 8th is also that total solar eclipse. It is the High Priestess. I find this very auspicious. To me, it signals, and from what I've been told by my collective team of guides, angels, loved ones, this is a bigger activation for the whole world. More of us are coming online. Now, let me know below, whether you're on the replay, you're live, if you had your awakening years and years ago, if you're just starting, if you're feeling crazy, perfect. This is the beginning. If you feel like life has no meaning, nothing has meaning. You find you're being drawn away from things that would normally distract you, and you're on that treadmill. Again, congratulations, as long as you're safe and there isn't anything else going on. Of course, if you are struggling with mental health, you have thoughts of suicide or harm, please call 811. All right. So yeah, you see the High Priestess. The third week is the 10 of Pentacles. Lovely, lovely energy. Happy family. Happy abundance. Lots of abundance. And then the last week of April is, you've got a lot of choices. And really, who doesn't? I mean, or you could say, "Oh, I've got a lot of problems," but those are opportunities. But we're going to focus on the High Priestess, as above, so below. Intuition activations, spiritually coming online, waking up, whatever you want to call it. This is a beautiful time for that. So please don't be afraid, because that is the machine, the illusion, the fear that you're being fed. Now, I've been seeing so many things. I don't know about you, but I'm staying off social media because the speculation, the fear, the judgment, "Oh, I think it's this. Oh, I think it's that." And then people are going, are just attacking each other as well. "No, that you're wrong. I'm right." There is no wrong. There is no right. First and foremost, living in judgment is living in separation. And that's why you're seeing division. So focus on yourself. Focus on what matters to you. Take care of yourself. Stop looking outside for answers. Everything is here. Everything is here. "Oh, but Christine, you're online and you're telling me things." I'm rather sharing things. I'm not telling you what's going to happen. And sure, I could have a download and share that with you as well. But what would be the point? You have your own innate ability to tune in. You are clairvoyant, clairsentient, clairalient, whatever it is. You have all the clairs. You have the intuition. You were born with it, baby. It's time to tune in and listen to yourself, listen to your higher self. And that's what the high priestess energy is bringing in as well. Higher self, just having a knowing. And yeah, we've seen the maps. I mean, here's the map. This is the path. And depending on the day, it seems to keep changing. And I had a friend say to me, "Why does it keep changing? Don't you find that suspicious?" Absolutely. Let's keep people never feeling safe, never feeling secure, always like, "Oh my God, the sky is falling." Come on. It is so blatantly obvious, is it not? So I'm looking forward to the eclipse. Will I see it? Not 100% where I am in Alberta. I know in Ontario and all along that path you will. However, I believe it's August 23rd. I seen it on Dolores Cannon's page, the map of all the eclipses. Well, just right over Alberta, August 23rd, 2044, we will have totality. We will all have totality at some point in our lifetime, right? So why are we freaking out about this one? Why? Are you attached to that? I know I'm not. I'd seen someone else talking about Mercury Retrograde and don't sign contracts, don't do this. And you know what? I fell into that trap too. I did. I thought the sky's falling. Oh my God, I can't do anything during Mercury Retrograde. It's going to be terrible. And I'm so scared. Not anymore. Because when you know better, you do better. And you don't let energy, anybody, anything outside of you dictate your energy and who you are. So yeah, this is a new moon. This is a total solar eclipse. This is a supermoon. It's a 375-year event. There's the devil's comet. So really, what does this mean? What does that mean to you? It's really about, eclipsing, letting go, karma, all of that is going to fall away. And yes, things are coming online. People talk about CERN, the machine has been turned on. We talk about Schumann's resonance. Who's familiar with all of this? Comment below if you're familiar with all of this. Maybe you have no idea because we all vibrate at a tonal energy. We are energetic beings. So, how can we not feel this? And that's why I focus on practical spirituality because we need to take care of ourselves in order to take care of what's coming, whether it's a shift. I mean, was it New York that had that quite the earthquake just a couple days ago? Um, and really, that's about other things coming online. Things need to fall away before we we as a collective will heal together and rise together. I find this a most amazing time. It's a beautiful time. I don't know what's going to happen. Only the ego wants to know what is going to happen. And it has to be a certain way because I heard about this and heard about that. And we put it together, all these conspiracy theories, and then we're wearing tinfoil hats. And then here we are, we're fighting against each other. Congratulations, you just fell for the illusion. I mean, how many times are we going to be recycling this garbage? This is just garbage. I mean, it reminds me, and I said this in my April energy update, of 1999. Do you remember that? Who made millions off of our fear, off of our distraction, of us just believing and falling for anything and not having what they call critical thinking and really looking into it, and respecting people's opinions and not going, well, you're wrong. Stuff like we got to stop that. We got to stop that. I believe social media, yes, is a distraction. Yes, can drag a lot of sensitive, empathic people down. If you're noticing that, then take breaks. Step away. You have control. You always had the power. And then remove anything from your feed that does not invoke light. We are light. We always have been light. Darkness cannot surround us when we are light. So stop falling for the dark. Step into your light. Be the light. Just wherever you are light. That's it. Full stop. And yes, you will feel attacks. You will have people come to you that will challenge you. You will have challenging situations because God did not put you on this planet to just have a smooth, easy ride. Because that's what the ego believes. So why do you believe it? I don't. I don't. And yeah, I get it. Some days I'm like, "Oh my gosh, why is this happening to me?" It's happening for me, not to me. We need to shift our perspective. We need to, whatever we're looking at, we can flip that switch. We can shift perspective. There are so many ways to see and feel and know things. And it is not always one way. What's your way? How do you know that you are safe and you are cared for and that you are protected? How do you know? What do you practice? Do you practice meditation? Do you work with divination tools? Do you read? Do you like journaling? Uh, do you remember your dreams? Those are all the ways that your soul is speaking to you, your higher self. So that's why I have a private group, and it's free, by the way. So anyone saying, "Oh, I don't have the money," well, now you don't have any excuses, because excuses are a way of sabotaging yourself. Um, and it's a form of perfectionism as well. If you keep procrastinating, signing up for 10 different things, how can you be in 10 different places unless you've got that duplication power? I don't know about you, but it's the first Sunday of each month. It's at 11 a.m. Mountain. We'd love to have you either way. The link is in the comments. And I just want to know, to see if anybody has any questions, anything that they want to share with me that they're possibly struggling with as well. And I don't have the certificate yet because it's in the mail, but I got the email that I am certified. I've got my International Coaching Federation certification. I know that almost sounds like a Star Trek in a way. But you know what? I've been coaching for a long time. Even in my readings, I've been coaching, I've been guiding people. I don't tell you what to do. I merely suggest ways of how I came out of my dark night of the soul and 2 attempts to die by suicide and anxiety and depression and people pleasing and codependency and perfectionism and stress responses, trauma responses, fight, flight, freeze, and fawn, and narcissistic relationships. They are there to show you something. And I learned from Aaron Doughty. He's on YouTube. Amazing, beautiful soul. He really embodies the divine masculine. And he's an empath as well. Okay. He says the empath and the narcissist come from the same core wound. Boom. My mind is blown when he said that. Meaning, let's say you have two siblings. One is highly sensitive and empathic. The other is not. And they can see what's going on in the family with the mom or the dad. The dad leaves. There's your abandonment wound. The empath, me, says, "Oh my God, what did I do to just, why did they leave me? There's something wrong with me." The narcissist says, "There's something wrong with them, and I'm going to do whatever it takes to take, to hurt, to cause drama, to just piss and crap all over people and suck the life out of them because they hurt me, so I'm going to go and hurt others." There's the division between the empath and the narcissist. And I have a course. It's life changing because my life changed when I learned to heal the power struggle forever. And yes, I'm darn passionate about it because I'm tired of seeing and hearing about people being destroyed by narcissists. And let me tell you, they're in the family, they're in the government system, sociopaths, psychopaths, they're everywhere. They're everywhere. But they're now being exposed because we are coming on board. We are light. How can dark hide from light? And I also have another 12 weeks from dark night of the soul, dark night to light. I will teach you the steps. You will go through all the steps. You will notice that your avatar, your soul will become lighter and brighter, and nothing can touch you. It's like you have this invisibility shield. I don't want to say you're invisible. You're invincible. Thank you. Because many of us are hiding. We're hiding and we're accepting, well, this is my life. This is the way it is. I can't change anything. That's BS. I will call you out. I will call you out every time. I will ask questions that will make your head spin. No one's ever challenged me like that before in a loving, compassionate way. I will push you to the edge of greatness because that's what my mentors have done for me. So, this is my big scary promise. Give me any highly sensitive 40 plus woman who is suffering regularly from anxiety and feels like she's going crazy. And within 45 minutes, I will give her peace and sanity back without losing her boundaries. Boundaries are the biggest piece of this whole narcissistic, empathic power struggle. So part of my coaching is that there's I've got the champion code. I've got the four sacred four, like this is part of your energetic being. There's intuition development. We talk about karma. I take you through everything, all the divination tools, because you have to set the table up for spirit for you to experience messages from spirit. And many of us, like especially starting out, are confused what's intuition and what's ego. And I talk about this all the time. We get in the way of receiving our higher self, our higher knowing, our higher power. So it's time to stop with the excuses and step into who you truly are. Now, I worked with Diane. And actually, her testimonial is coming up in a couple hours. Look out for that. I have quite a few. I have about 24, 25 testimonials, video testimonials of women that have worked with me. But Diane, when we went through a champion code and a whole bunch of other things, 4 sessions, 1 hour each, one problem. She had one problem. She wanted to work on her energy, her energetic self, her spiritual self, because she still felt a disconnect. End of 4 weeks, well, you'll see the testimonial. As she had said, her life has yet changed again. I mean, she started working with me at my first psychic fair in 2019. So I don't expect people to be with me forever. In fact, I like to say, you're the baby bird's got to fly away. Spread your wings. Go help somebody else. Go, whatever it happens to be. You're not here to save the world, but rather one person at a time. But I will, as a caveat, when you're an empath, you have to know your boundaries and you have to know when you cannot help somebody. You can love them from a distance until they're ready. You can just shine by example, lead by example, be the example. And as you witness, especially during this total solar eclipse, people, places, and things will fall away. And sure, you can grieve about that because it's a comfortable state to be in, knowing who's around me, what's going on. My life just fits into this. Da, 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 da. God will come along with this giant marker. This is your plan, like I said, and here comes God. Scribble, scribble, over here, over there. I've been homeless since 2021, and there's many people who really are homeless. But if this has another meaning to it, meaning we are not home with ourselves, with our heart, with our mind, body, and spirit. And now we're seeing more animals becoming surrendered and homeless. Do you not see the correlation between the two? We are not housing people. So now our pets are now unhoused. Hello? Anybody? Anyone? Is, does anybody notice that correlation, that connection? But what I've learned living out of my suitcase is that life is beautiful, life is challenging. I see them as opportunities. I always have a smile on my face. Although last night, as I was saying goodbye to Raz, one of my pet sit kitties, I was crying because I was going to miss her. And she laid on my chest all night because she knew, animals always know, something's going on, something's changing. Anyways, her owner said no one has ever she's never laid on anybody else except the owner. So for me, that's a win. What does that tell you? If animals trust you and like you, people will as well. However, don't become the bat signal for people, energy vampires, people that want to drain your energy. Okay? Take care of yourself. Meditate on yourself. Why do I practice intuition development? Because you need to know how the body keeps score. When you're feeling something in your gut, that's an alarm system telling you something's going on. Pay attention. Now, it doesn't mean go into fear. Oh my God, keep those people away from me, because that's karma. It's going to come around again and again and again. And that's what Mercury retrogrades are for. Again and again and again. Redo, revisit. So, because when you spiritually bypass things, because that's what that is, it will come back, but it'll come back bigger. So you're paying attention. I call it the 2x4 to the head. So don't let it get to a point where you're now manifesting disease in the body, disease in the mind, disease in the spirit. Okay. And I just finished reading a book called Denali. And it's about, at the end, I mean, I knew he was an empath, but he talked about being an empath and then how his relationship with the dog was so sacred. And he did a short film and I watched it on YouTube and I went through half a box of tissue, but no buts. It was amazing. Very well written. I could see him climbing, that's what he liked to do, is climb rocks, scaling mountains. And his dog was always with him and he lived a van life. So I really I really connected with the nomadic piece because that's who I am right now. So that's not who I am going to be. That soul healers retreat, community healing center, it's happening. The land is coming, the down payment, all of it. So I can't wait to welcome people who really need a place where they come in, they get a big hug. Literally, they're taken care of, mind, body, and spirit. Like, welcome home. So, thank you for being here. Um, if you'd like to join us next month privately, where we'll go through meditations, Akashic records, candle gazing. Maybe we'll talk about spirit animals. Who knows? Whatever it happens to be for that month and who shows up, you're going to get that experience. And if you'd like to work with me one on one in a coaching experience, I would love to guide you that way as well. I have, a lot of spiritual entrepreneurs out there that are not sure where to start, how to start, what to do, how to grow their business. Because I will say this, I've had a lot of entrepreneurs come to me that I don't know why my business is struggling. I don't know what to do. I don't know why I'm not getting clients. Well, let's go back to any of your core wounds. What's going on in your energetic center that you are blocking? You're blocking clients. You're blocking your business. It's a thing. All right. Thank you so much for being here. I'm sending you lots of love wherever you are in the world. And if we'd like to work together, you know what to do. I have plenty of offerings as well. I have a self-love program, Sensitivity Superpower, but there is a 3-day workshop coming up May 1st for 3 days. So I'd love to take you through that. And we already talked, and I also have our online Soul Healers community. And there's courses, mentorships, workshops. All of that is available to you. Thank you for being here. I'm sending you lots of love and